Hey guys, it's me Nakimbe. How are you doing? I'm so excited because today what I want to do is show you a quick before and after of a website redesign and brand relaunch that we did for a client recently. So the name of the client is Aunt Audrey's Favorite Cakes, and it's now under new management. So this was the old website, and so the client was like, okay, so it's under new management and I want a new look and a new website, so what can you guys do? We sat down with him and asked a bunch of questions, did our whole marketing consultation and sort of really got to the heart of the matter of things, and you're going to see how it all turned out. So yeah, this was the design they had before, so I can tell this is a much older design, and my professional advice would to be to you should update your website every 2 to 3 years, because new templates and designs come up, and new technologies and functionalities, and people like to take advantage of those and see those. So it's really important that you sort of refresh your look. So anyway, you can see it's so this is the brand. It looks sort of kind of 1980s to me, right? I guess they do have a specific font that they're using here. The colors here aren't too bright. They don't really pop very much, and there's really not much going on the front screen. Here are the different, here it says cake, so here are different cake serving sizes, I guess, okay. All right, so let's just quickly, I just want to take a look at the front page. Just remember, there's really nothing significant on the front page here. Just make a note of that for a second. Right, these are the different the cakes. These are the desserts, which is, there are no pictures here. It's just some words. So we gotta look at the gallery here. Okay, so just take a look. Okay, and then we've got the contact us. So if you want to contact them, their hours are there, their address is there. There is no email address here, so I would have to call them. So if I want to order a cake, I have to call them. And then they do have a map here, but I have to click on it if I want to get the location. So let's take a look at what Mappdom did with their website redesign. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't keep me waiting. Okay, here we go. Yay! Okay, so you can see, so first of all, let me just point out that Mappdom has, here you can see 33 essential components of a website. There are actually 33 conversion elements you can have on your website. So this is just some of them. You want to have a lead capture form. It makes you linger. It's aesthetically pleasing. The links are functional. Social media share buttons, phone number. Is there an email box? Is the brand message clear? Is there social proof? So there are all these different elements that you can sort of check off on a checklist and make sure you have them on your website for optimal optimization and conversion potential, and just having a good UI UX experience. So here we go. So when you take a look at the site, the first thing you notice is that we have all of the different types of cakes that they have right there, like above the fold. You've got the address, the phone number. We enriched the colors of the cake. We have really nice colors, so it really pops. You can see a real person, and there's some personality. So this is just from the very beginning, right? And the tabs that we have at the top are home, gallery, cakes, sizes, flavors, order. So that's much more clear than what we have here. We have a few more options compared to what they had before. Okay, and so you can place an order right away, which was not a possibility with the website design that they had before. Here you can put your contact information, so they're also collecting leads, and they can put them into their email, marketing software strategy and lead nurturing, etc. Offer, birthday or holiday special discounts or coupons or just whatever. Keep your customers happy. But with this setup, they have an opportunity to collect names, whereas before they didn't. People had to call, and it wasn't even like it was click to call. It's like write down the phone number or call. that's not as efficient as we know how to operate today. So what I wanted to really point out here is on the first page, again, we have all of the pertinent information above the fold. That's one of the things that Mappdom teaches. So if you never scroll down, you basically actually have all the information you need to make an informed decision, right? Because people are busy, they may not scroll down. So we've got the phone number, the different types of cakes. We have all this information. We've got the social media icons up at the top. So if I don't have time to read all this stuff, I can at least follow them. I can do a search. Like, it's just a really good above the fold design. And here you can see the logo and the brand redesign. You'll notice the consistency in the font here. In everything, we use the same font. One of the things that we did for the client was set the brand guideline in the beginning because, Mappdom has a step-by-step process, and this is one of the things that we work on. So super proud of this website. And the reason that I wanted to point out just what words are on the front page is because, when you do a Google search for something, it has a little blurb, right? I don't have time to look it up right now what the little blurb for the old site says, but it's really nothing that gives the potential purchaser any real incentive or information. So here, right on the first page there, hey, do you have dietary restrictions? Because we know a lot of people do. The very first words here are an unlimited selection of cakes. Vegan, diabetic, gluten-free. So this is SEO optimized. So if anybody is looking for these types of cakes, this website's going to pop right up. That was never a possibility before because this information was hidden on, like the third or fourth page or something like that. So that's really great. Yep. Our delicious flavors, cakes and shapes and sizes, and choose your filling. So all the pertinent information really and truly is on the first page. Then we take a look at the gallery that we designed, and right away you can see, like, you don't have to click on anything to see pictures. Remember we had to do that before, like they had categories and you had to like click on every single category, right? Whereas with what we designed for the client, everything is right there. So we know that wedding cakes are really popular and they are probably one of the biggest money makers, I'm assuming. So we put them up top. And then we like I said, we color corrected the pictures so that they really pop. You'll notice on the other side, they're really kind of dull, right? Really dull, small images. Whereas these ones are much bigger, they pop. It's just really, really beautiful. And each one of these images should be, if not will be, SEO optimized so that this website is more easily found online. So you see, you just get to scroll the whole gallery. It's a really, really nice, wonderful experience. Then we take a look at the different types of cakes, right? So this is just a little blurb, gender reveal cakes, whatever. But right, so there's call to action, and that is one of the things that we mention here. Is there, a call to action? Where is that here? It should be. Anyway, let me go back. Yeah, so there's basically a call to action. Order now. That was not even an option in the way that the website was designed before. We take a look at the different sizes. So again, we've used, really nice big fonts, consistency in the color again, because we helped them to establish a very strong brand. So there's consistency in the color, very, big, bright, clear. Right? Okay. We've got our flavors here, different flavors. I would suggest that they put like different colors. I would suggest that they put flavor, like colors here, French vanilla, put some chocolate, put some lemons, put some banana, I would have more images on this site quite personally so that the person has a better sense and engages more of their senses. And here's another opportunity. So right on the front page, you don't have to scroll any further. Everything you want, the phone number, place an order here, the information, everything is right there available on the front page right away. But in case, you wanted to navigate the website a little bit, explore and discover a little bit, then you have the opportunity to order at another time. And then we've got our reviews, which is another thing we talk about in our 33 elements that you have to have on your website or whatever, is social proof. You want to hear what other people have to say, so we've put a bunch of their testimonials here. We're going to have to change the font. I'm not a fan of this at all. I don't think it's very clear or easy to read. But anyway, and I would like to have the person's name larger, and I would like to have their pictures. That's just like a note to self. Copyright information, all that legal stuff on the bottom. Yep. And then we've got our contact us. So we have a couple different options. That's another thing that we mentioned on the elements that you can have and include on your website. You want to make it as easy as possible for people to get a hold of you. So maybe they want to just, they don't want to fill out a form. Maybe they want to actually email you. So that's why we have both options. You can fill out the form, or you can just copy down the email address, because I don't even think they had their email address on here. And sometimes some people just want an email address. Like me, for example, I don't always like to fill out those forms. Or sometimes I do want to fill out the form because I don't have time and I don't want to send an email, but at least I have some options with the way this site is set up. So we've got the phone number, the address, the email address. You can fill in the contact form, as I mentioned before, on the first page or on one of the inner order pages. And you've got the map right here, right away, which is super important for SEO and, showing up for local search when someone is looking for cakes cakes, in the Durham, Oshawa region. Google likes when you have a map on your page. So we have included a great deal of the essential elements that are going to help this client convert more, collect more leads, and just make his business more efficient, help him to be found more easily online, and just, get more customers, make more money, grow his business. And, Mappdom's goal, of course, is for him to experience more freedom and live the freedom lifestyle. So yeah, this is just another example of what Mappdom does, how we do it, why we do it, and how well we get it done. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yay!